Alright, so what we're going to be taking a look at today is sort of the capstone project, I guess you could call it, for while I was at the academic incubator. It is a web portfolio, I guess you could call it. It's using skills that I learned while I was at the incubator. Just real quick, the academic incubator is it's like a coding boot camp, I guess you could call it. It lasts 2 months, and Ruby on Rails is one of the things that I learned there. It was actually supposed to take me a month to do the whole course, but I ended up doing just the Ruby on Rails in 7 days. So that allowed me to learn other things, of course. But let me open up. I have it. I don't have it up on the internet yet. So right now we're just doing a local server. So let me get that real quick. And that should. Yep, there we go. All right. So let's go there. All right. So this portfolio. Oh God, excuse me. Oh, I probably should mention too that there's probably a lot of noise while I'm talking on the mic. Um, Hopefully you can still hear me all right, but I am using my laptop to record this, and it's probably not the best of equipment as far as sound, equipment goes. So do bear with me. Um, so this portfolio website is just a just to show what I can do. Sell myself on the internet pretty much. And so it starts out. It has, like, you can kind of see the sections. So you got like the title section here. Then you have portfolio, about, contact. This sign out thing is the there's only one user on this entire website, and that's me. So only I will ever see this sign out button. For other users, that won't be there. It'll just end with contact. And so we'll just go quickly through this, hopefully. So you have this title page, which is just my sort of branding. I have this background image on pretty much everywhere, and as well as my ugly mug. And then when we move to and another thing, compared to my previous online portfolios, I actually have the next section. You see the next section start below or above the fold, so that way some people can just intuitively know that there's more website to scroll to, other than just having the whole page, the whole above the fold page just be that sort of image. So this is where you can see all of my projects that I've worked on. Now it's just all of the projects I've worked on right now. Eventually they will be put into their categories. I wasn't able to 100% finish the site due to time constraints, but we were able to sort of manage the most important details and or the most important core concepts, and have something to actually show. So we got that, but later we'll have, like, graphic design will be like, there are these carousels that you probably saw it real quick, like how it scrolls, right? So it'll scroll to the different sort of categories, right? And that way you can see the work for that specific category that I've done. But for now, everything is just on this one category, even though it's not all graphic design. Some of it's like websites and photography and stuff, my 3D printing, that sort of thing. So when you click on these, like my Minecraft print, this is what you'll be presented with. So a larger image and a longer description that sort of goes into a little bit more detail, as well as a link which will open up if there's like a source code or something like that. It'll go to like my GitHub or whatever, right? In this case, it'll go to where I have the Shapeways print hosted. If I could give you probably like this website here, you can see the code, and it'll actually take you to the GitHub repo for that, right? So you can go check it out if you wanted to. And then you have this big back bar, right? So you can click anywhere you want on it, which is kind of nice. And then scrolling down, you get to About Me, and you get these three links. So you'll have like my GitHub page, my sort of blog page, which is on Medium, and then a LinkedIn. Excuse me. A link to my LinkedIn page as well. Another thing that I haven't done, and then you have like sort of the contact where you can sort of email me or see like my Twitter or Facebook, which I'm still considering whether I need these two or not. But one thing that I haven't gotten in yet, which would be trivial to add, I just haven't gotten to it yet, which is adding a link to my resume as well. Other than that, that's pretty much the gist of the website. There's not a whole lot to it. I didn't want it to be too complicated, at least for the user. Now, for me specifically, the reason it's a Ruby on Rails project is because I want the ability to upload new projects to whatever category without having to write any code, right? So the way I do that, and one little nice thing that I can show you with these little card things that I have, they have a little animation thing. So yes, the website is responsive, right? So it'll have different navigation, right? But I have a little animated thing, right? Isn't that cute? So, another thing. Let me show you the code too. Let's just bring that down here. Let that load. So anyway, what I was saying, the reason it's a Ruby on Rails project is because I want to be able to upload and edit or get rid of projects that might be too old, right? So the way I do that is I have these sort of show, edit, destroy here, and they're sort of hidden. You may not have noticed them before, but that's fine. That I'm the only person that will ever see these, right? When I sign out, you won't see these, right? It'll just be the description and then it'll end. So this allows me to go in and edit, right, the whole thing, any part of the project that I want to do. And it'll take me back to there. I can add more, going all the way down here. It's very hidden, but new project. So I know where it is, so I don't need, special styling for me, right? So we can go in and choose a image, and a title, a short description, a long description, the button name, and the URL. And then we can create the project, and that'll let me upload new projects without ever having to do any sort of adding any code whatsoever. That's the main thing. What else is there? I guess I could show you a little bit of the code. So it's just your sort of standard, and again, the this web portfolio is it's on GitHub. Let's see, Git. If you'd like to check it out, it is up on GitHub. So let's see, what do we got here? Old portfolio website. So you can just go to my my username and portfolio-website, and I keep a repo up there of this portfolio website as well. So it's just your standard sort of Ruby on Rails project. This was the first project after while I was at the academic incubator, we just sort of followed a tutorial, just sort of mimicking other projects. This project was completely done on our own, so we started completely from scratch, and just, if we hit like a roadblock and didn't know what to do, it's just like a lot of Googling to try and fix the problem. And we got through it, and we've got a pretty good website now. It's not entirely finished, like, of course, being able to upload to the different categories, because right now everything's on graphic design. And and I need to put in my resume link. But other than that, it's all pretty much done, and it turned out pretty well. We've shown it to a few non-techie people, right? And they gave us some good feedback, actually. And so I've been implementing that. Things like having the About Me part of the sort of section here, right? The more about me, like my GitHub and my blog is more of about me, because I used to have it up here at the title. So small things here and there, but overall, people really like the website, and it was really cool being able to just start a Ruby on Rails project, because like initially we had like no idea what we were doing, because we've only been mimicking, right, Ruby on Rails projects before, and it was a really cool experience. Just sort of like, we don't know what we're doing, but whatever it is, it's working, and then eventually we know what we're doing now and everything, and actually being able to understand like errors and why we're getting certain errors, that sort of thing. So yeah, I guess we'll call that the video. Hopefully that roughly explained the our sort of degree project, if you will. I don't have much else to say, so thank you for watching. I'll see you later.